Hi, this is Scarlett. It is Monday the 30th of March. It's lunchtime. Ada's down for her lunchtime nap. Bella's just figured out that she's down and outside, so she's looking for her snuggle time. We have been voluntarily locking down for the last 2 weeks now. Sydney's not in proper lockdown, but we basically are socially isolating just to stop the spread. So it's been pretty tricky. Just trying to keep up a routine or some kind of routine. All the gyms have shut, so we're just trying to stay fit. Just actually figured out that we've got this hiking backpack that we got when we were in the States, and Jeff brought it out the other day to get Ada entertained around the house, and so now every day I've been going for a walk with Ada in the hiking backpack, and that's great for her because it's like, she's like in her own little throne, and also great for me because I'm walking up the back streets and hills of Glebe, so that's keeping me really fit. So carrying her, she's 12 kgs on my back, so it's a good workout. Then Jeff looks after Ada for about an hour while I do yoga as well most days. So just mentally trying to keep some kind of pattern, and I'm still meditating a lot every day as well, so I think it's a necessity. It's just so weird not knowing what's going to happen, having no control over anything but your just bubble in your house. It's a really strange feeling. It's kind of, feel a bit displaced. I think that's just with the majority of people around the world at the moment. It's just something that no one's experienced for about 100 years. Well, the last major pandemic was. So I've been baking with the last amount of flour because, you can't get flour anywhere. So I made, obviously, I think I mentioned last time, I made some sugar-free muffins, and then I also made some cookies a couple of days ago from the Edmonds cookery book, my old favourite when I was a little girl, and I made the same cookies as they used to make. So that's quite cool. I have cookies in the fridge. But now I have to use the flour very sparingly because I just don't know when there's going to be any more on the shelves. It's just so strange. I wondered why all the flour was gone. Like, why would you need flour during a pandemic? But now I get it, right? I even wanted to make Ada some Play-Doh so she could play with it, and it's got flour in it. So it's like, ration the flour out. Don't spill the flour. Oh my goodness. Crazy times, huh? So last Friday, so a week and a half ago, I came down with like a dry cough. I managed to get rid of it. I actually had a 3-hour dentist appointment booked that morning to get 6 fillings done. So I had to cancel because I was like, well, I can't go in with coughing, and I just wasn't quite sure what it was. So I ended up being fine. It took a couple of days to go, but then Ada got it, poor little thing. So she took about literally 5 days. Was coughing at night time, and so hard hearing your baby cough and not well. So that was in combination with her mosquito bites that she had all over her face, like the 9 inflamed ones. She had a cold. She got her 3rd molar, and she was constipated from us switching her to milk. So and then we're in lockdown as well, so that was super fun, all those things combined. Talk about stressful. But okay, mosquito bites are cleared up. Her molar is not quite through. We're still having issues with that one. She's better cough-wise, and we've taken her off milk and put her back on formula just twice a day, so her constipation is gone. So look, it's looking up, so that's good. That was yuck. Poor little thing. Poor parents as well, having to go through that and deal with that, and watch your baby not well, and so we have been doing it as much as possible to keep Ada entertained and us stop going crazy. We've got her these little wooden toys, and one of them is this drums. Really cute. She loves them. She's so proud of herself. And then the other one was, we went to the park. We were still able to go to the park. We've got this oval down the road from us, and it is really nice grass. Dogs aren't supposed to be allowed, and there's no thing of grass poop. It's quite big, so of dog poop on the grass. So it's quite big and so spacious, so we can kind of like wheel the pushchair on there and just have our own little plot. So we were out there the other day, and her dummy, Nunu, was attached to the pram on the little strap, and she was just trying to get it, but just sort of holding onto the pram, just sort of sucking on it, leaning back and trying to it was really funny. She was just really enjoying that little game of hers. So spoke to my sister this morning, and she suggested a couple of things we could do with Ada, just because she just needs constant attention at the moment. It's like all the time. I can't like leave the room without her needing me, or needing some kind of attention. Nothing, and there's a couple of days running where nothing I would do would soothe her. Nothing that I was used to doing. Like everything just switched up in her mannerisms, switched up in her what she needed. So that kind of freaked me out. But she's so anyway, we've been trying to figure out new things to do with her. So I spoke to my sister, and she suggested getting pots and pans out, and so Ada had a great time this morning with some pots and pans and putting different shapes of her toys in there and swapping them over and mixing them up. And then she got the pan out, and like she's seen me making her eggs in the morning with a little wooden spoon. So then she was like got a wooden spoon and was stirring the frying pan where I normally cook her eggs. So that was quite fun to watch. I kept us entertained for a whole half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour, which was winning. Then I got the Tupperware out. We were playing Tupperware hats. So she thought that was quite funny. And then she was putting Tupperware, like putting the toys in one, and then I'd put the lid on and would shake it, and then she'd ask me to take it off, and then to take the lid off and then on again and shake it, and putting all different things in and out of Tupperware. And then we went for a walk took her for a hike in the backpack, and then it was like 10:30 in the morning. We'd done all of that, and it was like, okay, what now? The days seem like they're dragging a bit. I'm running out of things. Though we've also just picked up some balloons for Ada to play with this afternoon. We'll blow them up and might put some rice in one of them, and so it shakes. And then having different sizes, maybe some water in one of them, but only a little bit, so just in case it pops, it's not going to spill on the lounge room floor. I'm going to try and get some bubbles as well, and if I can find some more flour, I'm going to make Play-Doh for her. So all these things, just to keep her entertained, because who knows how long we're going to be in a state of lockdown or social isolating. So thinking about all the friends and family overseas, and actually just even in the next neighbourhood, because I'm not going to see anyone. So and sending love. Okay, hope everyone has a wonderful week, and we'll speak to you next time. Bye.